Before we continue with the video, I'd like to shout out the sponsor, Simply Carbon Fiber. Simply Carbon Fiber has a ton of carbon fiber accessories. Everything is made with 100 real carbon fiber that is extremely lightweight, durable, and very premium. Some of the examples such as these awesome lightweight carbon fiber wallets, which can hold your cash in the back, up to 6 cards, super easy to use. Also available in forged carbon fiber. One of my favorite products are these license plate holders that are also 100% real carbon fiber. They're available also in both twill and forged carbon fiber, and they're available for both your motorcycles as well as cars. They also have a ton of other accessories such as phone cases, keychains, watches, sunglasses, wallets, and a ton of other accessories, all made from 100% real carbon fiber. So click the link down in the description below. It's going to be the top one. Get yourself carbon fiber goodies and take advantage of my discount code. And now back to the video. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's a little windy, a little noisy. We're out here in the streets of LA, man. You know, when we're in LA, we gotta do bike shopping. They have crazy dealerships around here. We are here at Moto Club Santa Monica, the new location. So you guys know they used to be in Santa Monica. Now they're nearby, so it's technically still Moto Club. And they're not too far from the old location. The old location is currently MV Agusta, Los Angeles, which is the flagship MV Agusta store. And that's where I got my Super Veloce like about 2 months ago. And Moto Club Los Angeles, since it's their newer, bigger location, that's where I hosted my meet revealing the Super Veloce. So now we're doing another Superbike Shopping. I know you guys love the series. I do too. I'm like genuinely excited. I can't like not smile when I'm Superbike shopping. I told Victor that I'm gonna be stopping by, so yeah, let's go inside, see what fun toys they have. And I think you guys know what I'm looking at, so we gotta see it in person, see if we can work out some sort of deal. They did a little prep over there. We'll get to that. We'll get to the special stuff. We gotta do a little tour of all the goodies around here. First thing that like I always lay my eyes on is this, the Aprilia RSV4 factory. Dude, I just miss my Aprilia. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's still one of the best sounding bikes ever on the market. The SV as well, but they're so different. This has such a deep, unique tone. The SV just sounds like the MVs in general, especially the Super Veloce, they just sound like a race car. This sounds like a muscle car, you know what I mean? But like a high-end one. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, you know what? I figured it out. My Super Veloce is kind of like a Pagani, you know, especially the sound. It's like a V12 deep. And then we have the Aprilias over here. What am I looking here? Look at this. All these are RSV4 factories in all type of colors. And I have another one of the white one that I like. But these kind of sound like the Hennessy Venom GT. If you guys don't know what that is, that's like an American hypercar that makes like, I think 2,000 horsepower, something ridiculous like that. And I'm pretty sure it's a V8. So, you know, it has that kind of like deeper sound, or like, let's say like a Viper, you know what I mean? Which is like kind of an 8.4 liter V10. So it just has like that big engine, like deep sound, which I definitely miss. And I just like the way they ride, man. So I've been itching, you know, to get back on an Aprilia. And you guys know I sold my 1100 factory because, you know, the newer gens came out, and also I wanted something that is limited. I think some of you guys know, hint hint, that Aprilia makes some really sick limited models. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the collection that they have over here. Of course, they have their black ones. I feel like these are the classic Aprilia look, kind of similar to mine. Satin black with red accents. These also have a little purple, which is also really sick. But like I was saying, I feel like this, the white, it's like a satin white with the gold wheels and everything, and just gold accents throughout the bike. It's just so clean. I really like this one. I think I saw one in public at some point. One of you guys had it that watches the channel, and I was like, dude, this color is sick. Even this, like, super cool, super clean. Just, I feel like adds so much to the bike. What else is there? Look, they have a Tuono that kind of looks also like this one, but you guys know me, I love the foil faired bikes. Even though this ride's amazing, I rode one, actually thanks to Victor. We did a little swap. I think he rode my Super Duke and I rode like a Tuono, and it was an amazing bike, still very impressive, but aesthetics, the RSV4s just look absolutely insane. So if you guys are interested, check out Moto Club Los Angeles. They have a ton of fun toys here. What else do we have? RS660s. I think I saw something new that I've never seen before, actually, and that is not this one. They look kind of similar, so I got to figure out which one it is. That one. I know because it has these little gills right here, unlike the 660. And this one is an RS4 there it is. A 457, which I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know existed. So they have an even smaller one. So this is a 660, this is a 457. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I like the way they look. They actually look different enough. Like, you know, they have vents here, they have the gills over here, you know, just added kind of like features. But besides that, they look pretty similar. I always said this is one of the best starter bikes. You guys always ask me, what are the best starter bikes? I think the Aprilia 60, Yamaha R7. I think mainly those. Those are kind of like my perfect starter bikes, just because it's a starter bike and it's super easy to ride and everything, but also at the same time you won't get bored of it as easy as like a Ninja 400 because it's too underpowered. You know what I mean? Especially if you're a bigger guy. If you get a Ninja 400 or a smaller displacement like that, it's kind of a little too weak. So that's why I always say one of the best starter bikes is the Aprilia 660. Or if you want to be more on a budget and you don't care as much, then maybe do a Yamaha R7. But obviously the Aprilia 660 just looks a lot better than the Yamaha R7. And will sound better too. But yeah, now they have the Aprilia 457. So, you know, if you're a smaller person or you want like an even weaker bike, less horsepower, then they have this too, which I didn't know existed until today. The black and gold one, I've ridden one of those as well. Yeah, this is the color that I was looking at. Look at this, dude. This is the new Aprilia and it has this like color shift. It's like green to like kind of pinkish / reddish. I don't even know what this color is called, but it's so sick. I really like when companies do like crazy designs like this. Really pretty. Yeah, low-key, they need to do something similar to the Aprilias. I do love the white one, but this is so sick. Of course, they have some of these. Oh, this is an Aggo. I think Jose was telling me a little bit about the Aggos. I think they're full carbon body, if I'm not wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I don't know. But it's a special, you know, edition one. Kind of like how I have the Oro. There is an Aggo too, you know, and they're all like special models. So all the fun stuff. A lot of those. The shop in the back. I see some like little X over here. Little project. Let's not bother them over there, but yeah, that's a special Aprilia. The Tuono X. Other side now, and then we'll get to the little Halo bike. The reason why I'm really here today. So more. This is really sick too. Is this bike for sale or is it just a display bike?
That's a service bike.
Service bike, okay. It's just cool because it's clearly track bike, you know, but just the livery on it is very unique.
He'll be
very
at
special.
Chekwalla this Sunday.
This Sunday?
Yeah.
Who's riding it?
I forget the name of the company, but whoever's going to be out there's going to have it.
We need to do that track day at some point.
Oh, yeah, we will.
We gotta make it happen.
We're going.
Definitely. But yeah, this. Oh, look at that. That's where the goodies are. Oh, that's cool. You guys have like your logo on the triple too. That's really cool. Whoever did that.
And check the engine case cover.
Oh, more custom goodies.
Both sides.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, they have their logo right here. Yeah, you need to let me know who did that. I kind of like stuff like that. I need to do. Oh, you guys have them right here. Perfect. I can bring my bike here. I'm actually thinking about doing it for the Super Veloce. So, you know, it's such a special bike, and I feel like there's a couple things that was missing. The triple needed a plaque.
Sure.
Should have a plaque that at least says Super Veloce 1000 or something.
Yeah.
And, you know.
The number. Or...
Exactly. Or something. At least something. I'm thinking about getting like a titanium black or a carbon one. Could do a carbon one and like laser etch.
Yep.
Like my logo maybe under, and you know, Super Veloce 1000 or the number, something like that. I think that'd be cool.
We got a guy in the back. I swear he can do all that.
Dude, done. So next time I bring the Super Veloce, we'll start like drafting stuff like that, and we'll make something happen. Awesome. I love custom work. So now, is that like a service that's available to the public too?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Perfect. Now if you guys want to do it,
it's all custom, but yeah, we can do that.
Dude, that's so sick.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's big news for you guys too. Like for me and you guys. I think custom work is really hard to come by, especially good custom work. And you guys saw like right here on the engine covers that I just showed you. This pretty much looks like this is the OEM and this is like aftermarket. So literally OEM, this is the work that they did. It literally looks the same.
Yes, I should be able to.
So that's really hard to find. So yeah, that's exciting. Let me stop stalling. Let me stop delaying. I just had to give you guys a little tour. And guess what? We found out something new. Now we can do more custom work on the SV. One last thing to show you guys. is look at this thing. Another one of the Aprilia RSV4 kind of like track bikes. Yeah, Aprilia just kills it. Like you guys know me. I like the simple colors, but when Aprilia does it, I'm like, you know what? You're right. I'm wrong. They do just such a good job with the colors. I don't know, it's just the way they design the livery and all of that is just done tastefully and done right. And of course, he played the video for it right here. We have the Aprilia X Trenta. I think that's a good enough thumbnail. Maybe we'll do another one like down here. That's enough for the thumbnail, but yeah. There you guys have it, the Aprilia X Trenta. They have one here at Moto Club LA, and that is why I'm here. He also played the full reveal video on it that's on YouTube. Believe it or not, I've watched this video probably like 10 times already. So, but I can never get enough of it because this bike is so beautiful, man. So sick. We have it right here to look at and stare at. And oh my God, I never thought I would ever want a purple bike, but this is literally perfection. There's nothing on it that is like the wings. Like what in the Batman is this, dude? Look at this. You see how it's exposed carbon? This is exactly what I was saying about the SV. It's a full carbon bike, clearly, you know, obviously. Like insane HP4 level, pretty much H2R level 2. And I love how they integrated color with the carbon too, so it's not just colored, kind of like the SV. There's a lot of exposed carbon features everywhere throughout this whole thing, which is, I think, what makes it so special. Look at that tail design. Hold on a sec. I need to realign my gimbal because you guys need to see this angle right here. Bro. Just look at that. Imagine you're behind this thing. Absolutely insane. So sick. So yeah, definitely very interested in this thing. Obviously, if I do get it, this exhaust is going to be gone and we're going to get the GP exhaust. Also, I got to show you guys 230 horsepower and I can't even talk. 230 horsepower and 166 kilograms. This thing, like the stats of it are Superleggera stats. Those are the only bikes that are up there. My HP4 race, I believe, is lighter than this, but also makes 215 horsepower, so 15 less horsepower than this. Of course, it's a lot older too than the X Trenta, so obviously I can't imagine, you know, with the new tech and everything, how nice this rides. But yeah, like I was saying, I would get the GP22 exhaust on this thing. I think that would make it, you know, scream like how an Aprilia should. Yeah, this thing is just a masterpiece. Sorry, I'm like literally staring at the bike and I'm forgetting that I'm holding the camera. I did not mean to do that either. Hold on a sec. Because I'm so distracted looking at the bike. That's the thing. This is one of these bikes that you never get enough from looking at it. And of course, one of the main things about this bike is that there's only 100 in the world, which besides my H2R, this would make it the most rare bike in my collection. The only one that is more rare is the H2R, but the H2R isn't truly numbered. It is kind of made to order from what I found from the research that I've done, that there's about 30 something of them ever sold. So that's as far as I know, so which does make it more rare, but I know you can order them. This right here, like in the future when they release more, you can order more. This is only 100 made in the world, done. Never coming back, you can't order it anymore, so if you can find one, get it and keep it. That's all you can do. If someone is selling it, then maybe you can get one, but that's pretty much it. So, you know, arguably this and the H2R are by far my most rare motorcycles, because the Super Veloce, there's 500 in the world. The HP4 race, they have 750 in the world. Even though the production was actually less than the 750 goal, they're still, you know, just on the number 750, and even if it's less, it's probably around like 500 HP4 races, which is similar to the Super Veloce. So way less rare than the X Trenta, which only 100 of them. Got the nice billet masters and everything. Like obviously this is not a cheap bike, so they treat it like that. Race buttons, everything is like nice and machined. Just everything about it is done to perfection. Look at all that. Talking about the track bike, hold on. Let me show the wings one last time, just because look at this. I don't think anyone here can blame me for not wanting this thing in the collection. Just everything about it. It's just like perfect. Look at those calipers, dude. nice billet calipers. There's everything on it. Race fasteners. Those are not your regular ones, so that'll be fun to work on. I mean, most of the time I probably won't. It already comes with the radiator guard. That's not a nice touch. I had to add one on my HP4 race, so this is already a step ahead. And of course, my biggest problem usually with these track race bikes, obviously it's a track bike. It's, you know, no headlights, no tail lights either. The bigger issue is that it has no fans. You can see right here that there's no fans, no radiator fans on this thing. But Victor told me that we can actually install radiator vans. I just call them vans, like the shoes. Radiator fans for this thing. So, you know, I can actually take it to meets and stuff, you know, as long as it's during the day so you don't have lights. Another problem. Yeah, my biggest problem on the HP4 Ace, no kickstand, which this doesn't have a kickstand either. But Victor also told me that you, in fact, can install a kickstand on this. So you guys bet. First thing I'm doing is literally installing a kickstand and the fans right away if I get this thing.
You can break this bike in.
Literally right from the start, and then order that exhaust and just wait for the exhaust to come in because can't, like, come on. Then I would have a proper track bike that I can have, not worry about overheating, and on top of that, have a kickstand for so I can take it places. Just can't ride it at night as much, so that's an okay sacrifice that I'm willing to make. You guys, a full walk around tour of this thing, a proper one. That is a really small, light sprocket back here too. Holy. I'm trying to find, wow, it's a 41. So that means this thing is gonna get some crazy top speed, which is very unique because usually like track bikes, like my HP4 race has a 44 on the rear. A 44 in the rear means, you know, it's more for a track setup because you don't need as tall of gearings because on the track usually you barely go over 200 miles an hour. So 41, to give you guys an example, that's similar to what I've put on the H2R aftermarket. I think the H2R came with a 42, I believe, which is already smaller than H2. I think the H2 came with either a 43 or something like that. So I've already reduced the teeth on the H2R by 2, I believe, on the rear, going from 42, 43 all the way down to 41. But this comes already stock with 41. So you guys know this thing is going to have a crazy top speed. One last thing I want to show you guys, because I don't have any bike with wheels like this, but it comes with these beautiful forged magnesium wheels. And I don't have any bike that comes with forged magnesium wheels. Usually bikes of this caliber come with carbon wheels, but I like that this is a little different. And you know what? I'm looking at it right now. This looks amazing, but imagine, maybe in the future, imagine if, you know, I get this one day and everything works out. Imagine if I do like the wheels either in purple, kind of color match it, or possibly do them in white. I think white, since this bike has white, might be the move. Let me know down in the comments below. Sorry, I really can't talk because I'm excited. Like, I just love bike shopping, and when I see exotic cool bikes like that, I just get excited. You know, it's never seen ridden before besides this video pretty much, so I would like to be the first, and hopefully we can convince Mr. Victor over there to give us a good deal on one of those. Now obviously you guys might be wondering, well, okay, your garage is full, blah blah blah. As we talked about, if I do get this, then the Rush definitely has to go. That will give us some room for this thing, and most likely maybe the Fireblade as well, which will be very sad, but kind of have to do that if I want this bike. So we'll see, you know, but the Rush has to go, so obviously I'll trade in the Rush and, you know, hopefully get a good deal with it on this. And that's a plan, and possibly the Fireblade too. Honestly, my garage is too packed with 9 bikes. I think 8 is the perfect amount, especially, like I said in a video recently, that I would like to put a lift in my garage so I can work on my bikes a little bit more. So having one less bike will give me a lot more freedom to move around and, you know, put a lift and do all that. And then hopefully next year, if I can, we'll move houses. So please drop a like and subscribe so I can, you know, move finally. It's expensive here, okay? That's the little trade-off, obviously, if I do get this. But like, now that I have the Super Veloce 1000, which I think is very different from the Rush, but it's more my style. That's why I feel like I'm gonna ride it a lot more than the Rush. Therefore, I'm willing to sacrifice the Rush for this. But yeah, without further ado, I think I gave you guys as detailed of a tour as possible of I almost called it a Super Veloce 1000, of the Aprilia Extrenta. It's never LA if you don't hear sirens outside. That's kind of the given. There you go. All right. All right, now let's talk to Victor, and maybe we'll see if he knows more like crazy info that I didn't mention. We'll do a little outro too, but we'll talk some numbers and see what we can do, and I'll give you guys an update. Be right back. All right, Victor, you ready to maybe make a deal? Sorry, am I getting in the way?
Always ready.
Yes. Yes.
Hopefully we can make something happen.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Okay, we'll see. We'll run some numbers.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, I mean, I really want this.
It's gonna sell itself. It's gonna sell.
Yeah. I feel like it's time, and we want to see this on the road, right? Everybody is.
Yeah.
You said we can install fans on it.
Yep.
We can install a kickstand on it.
Yes.
First thing I would do is get that GP22, the SC.
Yeah.
It's one of the first things that's gonna be done. This
You
thing
know,
needs
there's a
to scream.
specific one for this bike.
Oh, but
Yeah.
it's the same one.
It's the same like GP22, but there's a special version by SC Project for the Extracta. If it's available. If anyone can get it, you should be able to get it.
Okay, hopefully. Yeah, we'll talk to SC. We'll be like, listen, guys, please. Good thing I work with them. So yeah, but see, new info. Like I was saying, we'll probably. I don't know. Is there anything crazy also that I should know? I feel like I talked a lot about it.
I mean, just the fact that it's like 230 horsepower, 100% carbon fiber bodywork, super rare.
Not the tank though, right?
Oh, not the tank.
Okay,
No.
just making sure.
No.
I'm doing a project on my H2R. Currently, it's full carbon, and the only thing I'm waiting for still is the tank, and I'm making a full carbon tank for it.
Whoa.
So waiting on that. So just a little teaser info. They haven't seen it yet, but yeah, they're
That's awesome.
literally making it right now. Full custom carbon tank for the H2R.
And
But-
those are magnesium wheels too, not
Yeah.
aluminum. You know that, right?
I did mention that. Yeah, I talked about that.
Yeah.
And I was saying, because they're so sick, I was like, you know, if hopefully this works out and I get this bike, I think I would powder coat them. I think that would look really sick, either matching the purple or maybe even white.
Yeah.
You know,
Interesting.
pop a little bit, you know. I think white is very unique. Might be horrible dirt-wise.
Haven't seen any.
But, you know, or maybe I might go a little crazy and do like purple in the rear and white in the front.
Yeah.
You know, just to be different. I like to do something custom always,
Sure.
so I think that could be okay. Let's not I'm getting too excited because I really want this bike, but let's talk numbers. We'll see how it is, how it goes, and then yeah, we'll give you guys a little update. So, wish me luck.